today's hair tutorial is going to be for this style. And it comes from this book, Mysteries of Hairstyling, which is a reprint of a 1950s hairdresser's textbook. It's published by Brumcoast Publications, and I will leave a link in the description box where you can find them on Amazon. They have a lot of reprints of vintage books. And I wanted to get one to see if I could get a little bit more of a technical guide to do some of the really awesome short 50s hairstyles that are not as easy to kind of figure out by yourself. So this book starts off, the first section is all about hair cutting. So there's a hair cutting guide for scissors with dry hair, for razors with wet hair, and it really talks about the shaping. So this might be interesting for if you're trying to get a vintage hairstyle and you're having a little bit difficulty describing it to your stylist, to read through this to kind of help you figure out how to describe it to your stylist. They probably don't need a step-by-step guide like they have in here because they've already been to cosmetology school. There's a section on finger waving and also a really nice section on pin curling. And it also talks about how to put in hairpins, whether you use the hairpins, the bobby pins, or the little pin curl clips. So I'm definitely going to be trying to use some of that a little bit more in my hairstyling, see if it makes any difference. I did not do that with this set. And then it talks about parting, and it talks about, and then the next section is a whole bunch of different pieces. Like this is the side, and it tells you how to do the pin curl diagram and how to brush it out. And so there's sides, there's backs, there's bang sections, and so the idea is to combine them all together to do these kind of really elaborate hairdos. So the style I picked to do today is the back view #1 set, which is this one, and this is how it turned out. So if you would like to see how to do this hairstyle, keep watching. So here is the pin curl diagram that I used for this hairstyle. It has 3 rows of pin curls that are rolled towards the face on either side, and it switches direction. The first row switches direction kind of right behind the part. The second row switches direction on the opposite side of where your part is, and the bottom row, they roll all towards the heavy side of your part, so they towards this side of the face. And this is what it's supposed to look like when it's brushed out. So we'll see, it's got pin curling directions, it's also got brushing out directions. I wasn't able to completely get exactly this layout. I didn't have enough hair on the front to do 3 rows, so I just did the 2 rows, and then the 3rd row I just did behind the ear to behind the other ear. And I didn't necessarily get quite as many curls in as is in the diagram, so we'll see how this comes out. So let's take the pins out. Okay, the other thing I forgot to mention is I did use some Velcro rollers for the ones on the nape of my neck, since they're really not long enough to do pin curls yet. Just based on my experience with pin curling, I'd say that the hairstyles in this book, most of them were probably done on about 4-inch layers, which I definitely don't have at the nape of the neck. So, the brushing out directions say to comb and brush it out in a page boy and make it nice and smooth. So we'll do that first. So I'm just brushing the hair kind of around my finger, that helps keep the fuzz down a little bit and also helps with the shaping. Okay, so that's all rolled under, mostly here. And then to go over the crown section and make it smooth with comb, I'm just going to comb through the area that I want to be flat so that it's nice and smooth. If you wanted to, you could add a pomade or something to your hair right now, or some kind of gel to really smooth it. Mine is actually smoothing nicely. These little verses over here. Okay. Okay, and then it says use your index finger to hold shaping. Catch the last inch of the ends between your fingers and back comb slightly.
He was a famous trumpet from old Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft. But then his mama came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle by company B. He made a blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. He really brought him down because he could not tell. The captain seemed to understand, because the next in the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he was reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle by company B. A-choo, a diddly-a-choo, he goes a day to the bar. In boogie rhythm, can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is flowing with him. And the company jumps when he was reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle by company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle by company B. And when he played boogie woogie bugle, he was dizzy as a speed. And when he played, he made the company jump into the bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle by company B. Diddly-a-da-diddly-a-da-choo-choo, he moves late to the bar. He can't blow a note if the bass and guitar isn't with him. And the company jumps and he was reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle by company B. He was some boogie woogie bugle by company B. And when he played boogie woogie bugle, he was dizzy as a speed. And when he played, he made the company jump into the bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle by company B.
So right now I'm just trying to get my kind of poofy curl part to look like it's all one piece and not little chunks. I think what it means with the index finger is you're using it to hold the flat part on top, and then you're just kind of fluffing the rest to kind of match up. Now, the diagram for this was just for the back of the hair. It didn't really tell you what to do for the bangs section. And so I kind of just guessed. I'm not sure I really like how the bangs turned out. I have to work on those a little bit. And also these little sections right here by my ear, ever since I got my pixie cut, they've been really, really difficult to work with. So I'm just tucking them behind my ears because I think that line looks better. Okay, so let's see. What can we do with the bangs? I think I kind of like the bangs going more frontwards. I think that looks better instead of kind of backwards like the rest of the hair. Yeah, that looks nice. So I'm going to turn around and show you guys the back, and you'll have to tell me if it looks like the picture. Got a little bit of more straightish pieces right here. But I think it looks really cute. That actually worked out really well. I'm pretty excited. So to finish off, we're going to use some hairspray. It's supposed to be raining today, so I'm going to add a little bit of extra of my anti-humidity hairspray, hopefully to help keep this in place. And then just go back and smooth over the nice smooth top section. And this is our back view high #1 set.